subjected to his will. Solus says that finding an amulet of the Unbound will prevent Venatori mages from binding Cole. So we've received the amulet. The only thing left to do is to give it to Cole. I'd like to see his reaction since he seems so desperate to get one.
Who advised before her?
Do you believe he's upstairs?
Why was it not the first enchanter? She wears the mantle properly.
Tight around here
Is that
inside
what you
here.
thought?
This
I heard
tavern.
that transition was vicious.
Cole?
It started out helping, taking the fear away. I won't take too much. I am not that.
What do you think of what happened at Adamant?
What do you want to hear?
The nightmare said terrible things to all of us. You included.
It said it was like me. No, I was like it. Worse, a lie, twisted to hurt unless it isn't. I help the hurt, then make them forget so I fly free. It steals their fear, gloating, gluttonous. I don't make them forget for me. It's for them, easier for them, but it's for me too, so I can wash clean. I'm not like it. I'm not. I'm me. And if I'm not, you'll stop me. You'll kill me.
He's very disturbed over this.
It's all right, Cole. No one is going to kill you.
No, don't say that. You need to. If I'm bound or broken, you need to kill me. Before was wrong. But that was when I didn't know. I can't not know again. No one gets hurt because of me. Please.
You saw the Divine, or the Spirit acting like her. What do you think she was?
Helpful.
That isn't an answer.
It was hers. Spirits aren't able to do what I do, but I can. I am me. She was her, whatever she was.
It's all very confusing, and so is he. I think he's a very confused spirit.
What did you think of the fortress itself?
It scared me before. I couldn't feel through the fear. This time it was sad. Too much pain, darkness. They die in waves against the wall, bleeding, but the blood inside is the same. No one should live there. Bad things happen.
What did you think of the Grey Wardens?
They obeyed orders to hurt people they were supposed to protect. They were like the bad Templars. You should have banished them.
You seem to be uncomfortable in the Fade.
Yes, wrought, right and rigid. Can't relax, can't release. Shouldn't have been there like that. Like looking at a picture of yourself, but you're a picture too. I wanted to flit, fly, flow back to freedom, but frozen instead, frightened. Not like that. It should be like me.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Oh wait, his amulet.
They should have been born together, but instead they were bound by light.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp. What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster. Ah!
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. but it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
He may have a point.
I'm not certain exactly what Cole is.
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Well, this took on an altogether different path than I thought it would be. I thought I just had to give him the amulet. Well, off we are to find what ails, what he feels from the amulet, and what is disrupting it, the ritual. Cole is very disturbed. I wish that we could cure him of all his fears. Ironically, he's out there to cure others of their own fears. Well, something that needs to be done, and Cole, his usefulness is limited until this is completed.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
You. You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire?
Cole, stop!
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
If he killed you, wouldn't you be dead?
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
We can't let that man go.
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric?
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions, it embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human, and humans change. They get hurt, and they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate, captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
Who aren't known for their gentle nature.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit, likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly, and all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
I really do see that he lives in the now. He doesn't see into the future what may be. How does he grow? I do believe if he thinks of himself as a human being, he took on the essence of the human I agree with Varric.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me.
How do you talk somebody into this?
All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Then pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No! Ah!
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too. We're done here.
As a spirit who thinks it's a human has lost what it really is. It doesn't even know what it is or what it used to be, where it came from, what it was doing. Now it believes it's the Cole itself. The young man, I take it, if by looking at him, that died who knows how many years ago. But he seems to have... There has to be more to it than that. If he's forgotten he's a spirit, then he has to have all of Cole's memories. Very confusing situation. He is essentially Cole, the human.
For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
I can't imagine anybody forgetting that. But I'm gonna try to be positive about it. I can't just tell him he'll never forget. He'll have to heal somewhat.
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but Everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
She must have been talking about Liliana and the Warden. Two different names, the Warden and his real name. Wow. I didn't expect that to take up the last week of traveling to Redcliffe and back. Varric, about your dwarven friend Bianca.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the tag. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
Are you talking about because you're in a relationship somewhat? You have feelings of past history with her? I personally believe it's best to just confront it.
Quit being evasive, tackle it head on.
Sure. You know, it took me 3 years to work up the nerve to confront my brother for trying to kill me. And even then, I couldn't make myself do it without somebody to stand there and hold my hand. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
See, now something about Varric I really like. I like him. Despite his stories and how he spins everything. He's a very likable and agreeable person there. He actually does care. Like you said, he's just not a confrontational person. We need to go to the war table. Haven't been there in a long time. Almost 2 weeks, so it's almost like our agents are on standby. There'll be reports that I'll have to read. Get to that immediately. But before that, actually, we have 2 new perks. Now, to improve our efficiency on the battlefield, I do believe that the maximum number of potions that each of us will have as a party should be increased. Each one will carry an extra one of healing potions. And we will all as a group focus more from our combat abilities. Now, let's get to the actual war table. We have 3 reports to read. Name of our enemy. The report is ready. Our agent, a mage named Sidoni, returned from Minra through successful in her tasks. She posed as a magister's assistant, bluffing her way into the Magisterium's library to ostensibly perform research, and managed to acquire not only the Liberalum, but also a number of other mystical tomes, all without leaving any evidence that traces back to the Inquisition. It may take some time for Dorian to go through the Liberalum, but he is optimistic that something within will prove of use. Liliana. Now this is about finding the history of Corypheus, what his real name is. Pursue Marquis Buffon. Report ready. Inquisitor. The Grey Wardens fought their way through the mountains. The demons were savage, but the Grey Wardens held them off with great determination. As a result, we have located Marquis Buffon's secret stronghold deep in the Gamordan Peaks. The Grey Wardens continue to fight bravely, but they have suffered many losses. I recommend deploying them with care, lest we lose them entirely. Yours, Lieutenant Suzanne Kloschsek. Defeat Marquis Buffon. Let's read the reports first. Alliance is getting things moving. Report is ready. I will not turn my back on them, but we have established agreements with the Thibaults. Their initial hatred of the Inquisition was a device, and they are willing to have us in their favor. Alliance is forging a new way forward. Gives us more influence within Orlais. I thought that there was a report up north. Back. Anything in Ferelden? Now, weren't these not investigating things that were threatening my clan? Judgment, the good works of Sir Ruth. The Great Warden Sir Ruth appears to have taken your forgiveness to heart and has found purpose with stalwarts of the Chantry. She has requested resources to take the word of the Maker to areas where less able messengers might be threatened. Inquisitor, the compassion you have shown has compelled me to act in your name. Where the Maker's word is absent, I can bring it. Where his light has faded, I can rekindle it. I will challenge the worst of Andraste's detractors and inspire where her chanters cannot go. And if I fall in her service, that will serve as well. Well, I do want Josephine to continue with creating an alliance with the Thiebalds in Orlais. Perhaps she could be misinformed about the danger of her destinations. It would give her time to hear the word herself. Cullen says, if she is determined to do this, equip her to do it. At worst, she strikes a blow in our name in some forgotten corner. We'll go with that.
All right.
Investigate Duke Antone of Wycombe. I have new information regarding Duke Antone of Wycombe's move against the Inquisitor, his Dalish clan, my clan. It appears that Wycombe has been experiencing some sort of plague that affects only humans. The Duke has kept news of the disease quiet as his fellow nobles grow louder in their anger, blaming the elves in their alienage for what has been called the knife-eared plague. Antone evidently chose to use Clan Lavalin as a scapegoat. His surreptitious move against the Dalish was an attempt to convince his nobles that he was taking action. Suspicions in the city remain high. I can gather information, but any action on my part will be risk. It is risky, but I could attempt to send assassins to end Wycombe and his threat to the Dalish. Wycombe believes himself an ally of the Inquisition. My ambassadors can go where Liliana's agents cannot. I want to use Josephine for that alliance, but maybe that can wait. We need to deal with this. My clan is under threat. Yeah, Josephine, you're best suited to this.
Inquisitor.
Okay, so let's go back to Orlais. Defeat Marquise Buffon. I was hoping that Liliana could do this. Inquisitor, we have Marquise Illefranche Buffon trapped in her fortress in the Gamordian Peaks and are preparing to make a final assault. While we might earlier have ignored her transgressions in light of the greater threat to the world, it is good that we did not. Marquise Buffon's crimes go well beyond smuggling or illegal mining, and she has an ally in Lady Jeanette Legaspe, who has come with Venatori mages to defend the Marquise. The Wardens have concerns about the Venatori using blood magic or their ties to Corypheus to influence their minds, but are prepared to follow your orders. We cannot delay for long, as demons in the mountains continue to harass our flanks. Please send your orders, yours, Lieutenant Suzanne Clonc-Sec. If my scouts can find an alternate entrance, the Venatori may not have time to affect the Wardens.
Let's see what we have.
Leave that to Liliana and her expertise. Alright, so we shall continue this next time.